How's it going, everybody? We got so many new cards hitting the sim. EB02 getting released in the East. A lot of new decks, people checking out some of the new cards. I'm very excited for this Luffy Leader. Very interesting ability. We got a 4-life, green-purple, active main once per turn, Don -2, so pretty expensive, right? If you only have Straw Hat Crew type characters in place, set 2 of your arrested Don cards as active, then this leader gets plus 1000 power till the end of your opponent's next turn. So basically, if we're at 10 Don, we can always be like a 6k leader, which is not bad. We are very limited to Straw Hat Crew, but guess what? There's a lot of great Straw Hat Crew green and purple cards. Very mid-range heavy deck here, right? Obviously, we don't do too much top end with this past like 7 Don. The list that I'm using comes from this right here, right? Just want to check out a list before I started tweaking my own stuff. Obviously, there's some more options we have for this, and especially with ratios, you know, to tweak. So very interested to see how this leader performs. But before we get into that, hope you're having a great day. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed deck lists and all this stuff about the One Piece TCG. And also make sure to check out the links in the description if you want to help support the channel in any way. I've got my TCG affiliate link down there. There's also a Nen Garden affiliate link if you guys want to pick up any play mats. We got everything on here. You can use coupon code Straw Hat Pecan for 5% off if you want to check out any other play mats. You know, a lot of great stuff there. But let's get into the deck list. Obviously, a lot of Straw Hat Crew, right? We got Sanji, a 2k counter from the film package, 4/5 1k or 2k counter. I just said it's a 2k counter. Don ×1, your turn. For every 3 rested Don on your field, this character gains another 1000 power. Not bad, but it's also a 2k counter right at the end of the day. Then we have a Nami from EB02, 1 cost, 2k power, 1k counter. On play, look at top 5 cards of your deck. Reveal up to 1 Straw Hat Crew type character other than Nami, and then put it into your hand. So just a new 1 cost searcher for Straw Hat. Then we have Luffy, the film Luffy blocker, 7/7. No counter. On play, play up to 1 film or Straw Hat Crew type character with a cost of 4 or less from your hand. Now, I will say, I thought this list would run like the Brook, right? That cheats out of 3 cost, but maybe we just don't have that many 3 cost exactly Straw Hat characters that we need to play out, right? We got the Frankie, but maybe there's just other stronger cards. Maybe I just don't see the vision yet. We'll see after playing with this deck for a little bit. Then we got the Sanji and Pudding, a new card from EB02. 5 cost, 7k power, no counter. Your turn, once per turn when 2 or more Don are returned to your Don deck, set up to 1 Don from your Don deck as active. So, not bad, right? When we use our leader ability, we get a Don back as active. And then on play, if the number of Don cards is equal or less to your opponent's, draw 1 card. Not always going to be using this, right? We do have some Don minus effects. Obviously, if you use your leader ability early, but you might not want to do that as it's Don -2, which sets you back an entire turn. But very good stat line being a 5/7. Can cheat it off Luffy Taro. And then we have another new card, Robin, 3 cost, 2k power, 1k counter blocker. On KO, Don -1. So that's also another way we could probably use the secondary ability of the Sanji and Pudding, right? Don -1, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 Straw Hat Crew type card, and put it into your hand. So, searcher for 3, right? Then we have the Frankie, 3 cost, 4k power, 1k counter. On play when attacking, if your leader has the Straw Hat Crew type and the number of Don cards on your board are equal or less to your opponent's, set up to 1 Don card from your Don deck as rested. Another way we can kind of ramp back, right? If you do want to use, you know, more of your Don minusing abilities, right? And then we have the new Secret Rare from EB02, 6 cost, 7k Luffy. If your leader is multicolored and your opponent has 5 or more Don cards, this character gains Rush. Not bad. Not bad. So it's essentially a 6/7 Rush. This is a lot of my first time reading some of the EB02 cards. I haven't looked too much ahead, to be honest. When attacking, once per turn, turn 1 of your active Don cards to your Don deck. Set this character as active. Ooh. And then add the top card of your life to your hand. Pretty spicy, right? And then we got Zorojuro, just the 3 cost, 4k power. When attacking, if you have 3 or less life cards, add 1 Don from your Don deck as active. Then we have another Sanji 2k counter, the blocker 6/6 2k counter. If the number of Don cards on your field is at least 2 less than the number on your opponent's, this card is 3 less costs in your hand. So that means he's a 3 cost to play. Then we have Usohachi, the 3 cost, 3k power, 2k counter. On play, if you have 8 or more Don, rest one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less. Then we have Zorojuro, the 4 cost, 6k power. On play, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal to 1 purple Straw Hat Crew type card, and add it to your hand. Then we have, of course, Luffy Taro, the 7 cost 8k power. On play, Don -1. You can play 1 purple Straw Hat Crew type character with a cost of 5 or less from your hand. Great way to flood the board with pretty good mid-range, pretty high cost characters. Again, we have a lot we can use with that, being the Sanji Pudding, Zorojuro, of course. If you're low enough in Don, your opponent's at like 10 or so, maybe you're still at like 7 after using leader ability, you can cheat out Sanji. Then getting into events, we have a new event from EB02, 3 costs Gum Gum Giant Pistol. Give up to one of your Straw Hat Crew type characters plus 6,000 power to the end of the turn, and then that character does not become active during your next refresh phase. Trigger arrest of one of your opponent's cost 4 or lower characters. So 6k power, right? Does not become active in the next refresh phase. We obviously can use this with so many characters, but this Luffy that resends himself, that seems pretty good combo. Then we have the 0 cost event. There's a decent amount of bricks in this, so just being able to get rid of them. And also this is a Straw Hat Crew type card, so pretty good. And then we have the Going Merry stage from EB02. On play, if your leader has the Straw Hat Crew type, draw 1 card, so replacing itself is always good. And then activate main, you may rest this stage if the number of Don cards on your field is equal or less to the number of Don cards on your opponent's field. Give to 1 Straw Hat Crew type character plus 2 cost till the end of your opponent's next turn. So that can be pretty decent for protecting your characters from removal. Interesting list. I am very eager to see how it plays and see what I would want to tweak with it, right? But that's the list. Let's get in the games, see how it plays. We got Sakazu. What are you doing here? I think, do we want to take second from him? Sure. But also, do I want to go first for Zorojuro and San? What is his hand? Strange. It's still strange. I mean, playing out Luffy 2 on 6, unless you... Actually, I think this is a pretty decent curve. We just don't have anything... Ouch. Hey. Maybe I'll swing 6, then play out Zorojuro. Get some ramp going, maybe, unless he doesn't KO back. He's still Sakazuki, right? He still is blue and black. I don't know what this deck does. I guess they run more navy, right? Obviously, we got the Sengoku. He pitched a T-Bone and a Borsalino. Got the Tashigi Searcher out. He picks up a Suru 2k counter. 5 at us will counter 1 here. Luffy doesn't have counter. Zoro doesn't have counter. We need... This is a crazy... I'm realizing how many bricks we do have. Plays off the Borsalino. Either way, he just gets a block 1, right? So let's just ramp so it can swing 6, I guess. Boom. And then Luffy does get to rush, right? I don't really know if I want to use the one attacking though. Maybe we just do it for pressure because he counter out at 2k. No, and also I don't have active Don, right? He takes that, so that's good. And maybe we can use it next turn. Just swing with this guy twice, and then this guy a third time or so. We can even use this to buff one of them if he lives. I don't know, 7 Don. He could bottom deck them both with like a grab blade even. Six at Zoro, sure. Hina, yep. Not the dreaded Hound Blaze. Not the dreaded Hound Blaze. Well, 2k here. No way I have enough to go for game, right? So we can use this to rest you. And play out. Don minus. Choose. So now I'm a 6k leader. I don't have enough for you, unfortunately. So that's 7. Return to active Don. That sets me back pretty, you know, but then you add top card. Yeah, no, let's just go 7. No, I messed up by not, I thought I would have enough somehow for this. I think you'd have to be a 10 Don. We'll get him down to 1 life. Boom. And then if he doesn't set up another blocker, we just don't use leader ability then, I guess. Or if he doesn't get rid of like Usopp, I don't know. But no, getting 2 swings with that plus 6,000 is like our win con, right? Is that the strategy I'm feeling, right? The restand for this, just to swing like 13 twice. Yeah, I feel like we need the Sanji pudding on board because that gets you back 1 Don active, right? At least whenever you use leader ability. So minusing 2 cost there, so he's a 4 cost. Just rips the old Borsalino there. We'll take, okay, Luffy Taro. We could just go like crazy and play Luffy blocker into Zoro and buff ourselves with leader ability. Swing big. You probably can't remove a 7 and a 4. Now, what am I saying? He's Sakazuki, right? He can do that, surely. Well, if I Luffy Taro into... Yeah, actually, that feels pretty good. Because he's at 9 Don, so I will get the Sanji effect. Yay. Oh, that actually helps me in this match. Make them both 7 cost. Heck yeah. Do I even swing with leader ability, right? Because that puts me back down to 6. No, I don't think we do. He doesn't have a lot of cards in hand. Just a 6 at, we either get just 1 or 2 cards out of hand. Get a 2k counter, not bad. And we have 2 7 costs on the board. We'll be able to use leader ability to buff ourselves up. We can use this and this. Not bad. If this survives, using this and this, the Luffy with the Gum Giant Pistol is like easy, guaranteed, because we'll get 1 Don back there and 2 Don back active from Arrested. Right, so that's 3 for this, so we can swing 13 twice. As long as we have life to do so. 6 at us, we'll go 2k. Yikes, maybe he smells blood in the water. Oh god. We're probably just dead here, actually. Yeah, we're just dead. There's no shot he doesn't just stack 7 there. right? Jack. What? You surely just stacked that right there, right? So we go here. We use this. Boom, boom. Restand. Gain it active. I don't have life to take with this, though. But, I mean, I just have enough swings, right? I just have enough swings because they're all 7 and 8s. We'll go 7 at life. He's only got 3 cards. I can't use the card action, right? Or no, can I? Return 2 of your active Dawn. Set this character's active. Then add the top. Ah! I could. I'm stupid. Read cards. I should read my cards. Right. Yeah, you guys are screaming at me. We probably still just have it, right? I don't know. I'm gonna do it for the style points. It's supposed to be 13. We'll get the block. We'll go 7, 8. Yeah, GG. I messed that up a lot, but we got it. Also, he probably could have just swung 12 and I would have died, but you never know. I had like 8 cards in my hand. So it's good to know that Usopp, I still don't know what our curve likes to look like. Maybe 7 Dawn, because yeah, we can play out Luffy Taro into something else. I think this is actually a pretty decent, yeah. And it's also good to know that the Luffy acts as Hody Jones, right? You can still get rush and rest the cards with Hody even if you don't have. I think we'll take Zoro, even if you don't have life. So yeah, he uses Leo, rest leader and searches, picks up Barto and the Cavendish, plays Rebecca, so we know he has a 2K and the Cavendish. Picks up a Sabo, lose out on Rebecca and Luffy. Because Rebecca can't search Rebecca. Interesting. We'll go 5 at life. Play out Zoro. He takes the 5. Rude, but no swing. So, I mean, kind of is what it is. Surely he doesn't expect him to play out a second one, right? That'd be crazy. Haha. I could just poke 5 too. He gives me 2K from the Sabo and a Rebecca. He must have another Rebecca. Surely you have another Rebecca if you counter out with one and there was another one already in trash. Uses Leo to search, looking for stuff. He gets the stage and a Rebecca. That's 3 of his Rebeccas. 2 of them already in his trash. Leo coming out. Not a lot happening to me. Maybe he just leaves me at 4 life. Right? That'd be kind of crazy. Gets the Sabo and the Rono Zoro. We'll give a 1K counter here. And then take the 6K. Cool. I was hoping that he would, you know, swing the 6. He has 5 cards in hand. We'll swing. I don't even want to use anything that would get him more cards from his leader ability, right? So I'm not going to swing Zoro into his board. We'll just swing to ramp. Swing 5. Because then we can just search with Nami too. 2 searches, not bad. I kind of want to pick up the Luffy secret because we have the event, right? So go here, boom, play out Zoro. Where are they? Is what I want to. We'll pick up the Usohachi for his blockers that he doesn't have, but he might. We'll just pick up another Luffy Taro because if we can't find the rush, maybe we'll just go wide and try and pressure him that way. He doesn't have the best board state right now. Rebecca, so that's right, the one he searched for, right? So he bounced my Zoro. Goes 4 there. Yeah, sure. He still has 3 life, which is kind of scaring me. Goes 6 at us. There we go. Is that enough? Is that enough? That's 13. Let's go 5 at life. Ah, I could have become a 6K leader and swung a little bit more. I keep forgetting because it's put back. Oh, okay. Well, he took that anyway. Don. Because I need that. Swing 8, please take. Please, okay. Boom. What do I kill? Because I got to at this point, right? The Zoro. And the Cavendish, I guess. Yeah. I didn't get any counter from life either, which sucks. He could just split and I would die. This is an insane deck list. This is actually an insane person deck list. Because I'm looking at it. Look at our 6 cards in my hand. There's just nothing. There's just nothing. We got a 2K counter. Yeah, we just died. This is an insane deck list. There's so many bricks. We got another Usopp. We're going second. I guess we'll keep stage for possibly protecting some of our board. If we get like a Sanji out, Sanji Pudding, that becomes a 6 cost. He can't bounce it. I mean, I don't know. The problem is just like there's so many non-counter cards in here that I feel like we should bump up the 0 cost if anything, or just add a couple of 2Ks. I don't know. Like the Luffy film blocker, yeah, it's great, but at the same time, I'll take. Okay, we get Zoro. That's perfect because we needed a play for this turn. We'll go 5 at life. Yeah, I don't mind. Just getting used to the deck, right? I for sure take a 2K Sanji. Maybe I should be focusing on using my leader ability more. That's rude. Right. I think my goal is to get to like 9 Don and then just keep using leader ability. We'll counter 1 here. Bada boop. Nami. Sanji Pudding. What are you at? 5. I'm at 6. I don't get to draw a card though. At least I could. Here. Can't bounce it. Oh, wait, what? Oh. God, I forgot about it. Forgot it's the equal or less than. Do I use it? Boom. I don't know. And we're not low enough, unfortunately, to play out the Sanji. That actually would have been crazy. I can't believe I forgot that you had to be less than to use the thing. So if he bounces this, I'm just stupid. But yeah. Yeah, very mid-range deck, right? That's what we have to remember. So we should use the leader ability. Yeah, I'm just stupid. Yeah, I am unfortunately just stupid. But we could just play it out again. Well, 2K. We get to play it out again. Cool. And then we can do it. Yay. Do I go back to 4 times? 5 back to 7? Are we low enough that I can use this? Yeah. That's actually crazy. I mean, board's wide. You can't bounce anything with Akiros. That's not bad. We're at 5 down though. I don't really want to block with this. But I mean, this is the way that I guess you're supposed to be defensive. You know, I don't mind making all these mistakes as long as I'm learning, and I'm learning that like this is the way we be defensive in this kind of a deck list, right? We have so many bricks. However, look at this. I'm a 6K leader. I've got 2 blockers, right? I'll do a 2K counter here. I wish this had counter. I wish that had counter. I think we just block this. To go down a 4 Don? No. I kind of want to hover around 7. We'll take 1K counter, I guess. Sabo, forgot. He was even there. Because you don't even need him to be active, right? When you use his ability. Put out 2 blockers. So you're at 9 Don, so I can play out a second of you. I can actually do that. Boom. Restand. Get back 1 active. Get 1 back active. Bada bop. That's actually crazy. 5 Don. Do I almost had enough to play out this? I kind of really need to clear his board, or I can establish another blocker. No. I counter out with him. Yeah. Let's see. Do I go big with... Do I even need to? He's got 2 cards in hand, but he's got 2 blockers, right? Let's see. 7 at 6. Let's go 8 at 6. Locks out. Draws a card. Let's go 8 at 6. Locks out. Gets to play out something. Leo. Oh, and he gets to search too because Coliseum was not rested. That's actually crazy. I think I should just be trying to beat his face down, but I just don't know if I have the counter survive if I do. That's crazy if I buff up Nami for this. Nah, I really shouldn't. But I don't even have enough to do like a Luffy. Doing it. I'm doing it. Take that. 8 at 6. Then go 7 at Sabo. I'm getting crazy. That's actually crazier, actually. Yeah, we'll just go 7. If he has another 2K, that's... How crazy are we getting? Okay, thank goodness. I really should have went out Sabo there. I really should have. I risked it, actually, for that. I've got 2 2Ks and this Cavendish. Trash is a 2K counter. Probably has some 2Ks then. Give a 2K. We can keep this to rest that blocker. We get a 2K. That's great. Give 2K. Boom. Take. Cool. All right. Let's see. How do I best do this, right? Actually, we might have enough of these Sanjis. Active. That's enough, right? To just, well, I don't even have the event anymore, but we would have had enough, right? So we just go, because you have, actually, I'm stupid. Go 7. Boom. Get another one. He takes. Okay. I'm at 7 now. I think we just have enough, right? We should probably just have enough. Go 7. I really messed that up, actually. Another 7. We have so many swings. Surely we have enough, right? Because I can't rest his blocker anymore. Go another 7. Then I can go... I have 7, 8, 6. He draws a card, but I don't think that's enough, right? Okay, so we got 1K and nothing. But no blockers, so let's just go on Luffy. Swing 11. And we got it. GG. Rough. It's rough. I'm very awkward with this. It's so much putting back Don, like I need to just take time to think about what I'm going to be at, because I almost threw there. If you didn't know, it's like there's no world where you should swing first with that and put back 2 active Don, right? Because then I put myself under 8 Don, so I can no longer rest his blocker. If I swing 7 here and he takes, I just trash this to rest the blocker, right? Which in his mind, you should probably just block out the first one, but then I don't know. Then you risk the chance of, not being able to, block out a higher attack later on that you couldn't counter out of, right? But I don't know. I'm making a lot of mistakes here, but this is a very fun and interesting deck. Very mid-range. I think you want to stay at 7 Don. Sanji Pudding is actually crucial as hell to have out on the board, right? Being able to buff it up to a 6 cost does prevent this matchup from bouncing it, and just make it a little bit harder to remove. Being a 6/7 is a bit harder of a stat line. So, I don't know. Hopefully you guys are learning from my mistakes, but the more I play this, the more I kind of get used to it. But yeah, a board like this is kind of crazy, right? Even though in this matchup particularly, we were getting kind of aggressive with how much I was putting back with my Don. However, that made it so I was able to cheat out the Sanji blocker. I had the Robin out, right? Like just a lot of blockers, and being a 6k leader does help. And then the fact that we just kind of can swarm the board as long as we see the Luffy. I think I now understand why the film Luffy is in here, kind of just acting as another Luffy, providing a blocker while also just, playing out more cards, right? We kind of just want to be aggressive, play out our mid-range of like 5 to 7 cost characters, and just swing 7s all day, chip away 2 cards out of their hand, right? Any 7k swing at a 5k leader obviously requires 2 cards minimum, unless they have a Don up for a counter event, right? So a lot of those swings just chip down the hand size. All right, those are the games. Not really the greatest showing. I'll be the first one to say that, right? But again, first time with the deck that plays very uniquely, I would say. I didn't really understand the deck list and the thought behind it at first, but the more I play with it, the more I see the guiding factor behind our win conditions and what we kind of want to do, right? Getting out Sanji Pudding, obviously, like I said, very great card. So many bricks, right? I'll be the first to say this is so many bricks, so many. However, when you can get to 7 Don, I think this might even be a going first type of deck. Try to get to 7 Don using leader ability at 9 Don, or just 7 Don to go back up to 7, play out one of our 7 costs to cheat out another body. I think we're aiming to play out the Luffy Taro into the Sanji Pudding, because I think that is our best combo in the deck for playing out characters, right? Obviously, the Luffy being a blocker is pretty good too, but playing this out, drawing a card, getting a Don back from leader ability, super crucial. Using this to make our Sanji Pudding harder to remove, really good, because this being on the board makes our leader ability a little bit less expensive. And then also we get back 3 active Don, which means we can use something like our event, or play out a blocker, or depending on how much Don we're at, we can play out the Sanji blocker, right? Like becoming a 6k leader while being able to play out a blocker is not bad. And then you have a 7k power and an 8k power to swing with, right? Obviously, I think I just need more testing, and I definitely will. This is a very fun leader, and I want to make my own list for it, but I see the vision behind this now. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think, definitely, down in the comments. Feel free to be critical of my gameplay and all the mistakes that I made. That's how we learn, right? That's how I learned. I try to just learn as I go, and I took a little bit of time between matches to think about what I'm doing wrong, right? I think obviously we got to think more about our Don count, right? It's almost like playing like Red Purple Law back in the day. You had to really be mindful of what Don you were at, how that affects what abilities you can use off of your characters, right? Your Don versus your opponent's Don really matters in this deck, but it's very interesting. It's very fun. I can see myself playing this a lot when EB02 comes out for us. It's going to be pretty far down the line, I think like late April, but yeah, let me know what you think about this leader. If you're looking forward to him, let me know down in the comments. Anything you would have done differently for the list, anything that you should like try out, right? Any good cards that this list is missing. Obviously, I think a lot of people are talking about the 9-cost Zoro, right? That's just another great Straw Hat character. But I think the mid-range for this deck is where it kind of really thrives, you know? Again, hanging around 7 Don, cheating out bodies. I think that is our best gameplay strategy and how we could probably really do well with this. But that's it for today's video. Hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.